Imagine an ancient city that vanished into the ocean overnight. A mountain turned into a giant clock. And scrolls so burnt, they crumbled if you breathed near them. Until AI cracked them open. Yeah, history just got hacked. These 9 insane ancient mysteries were unsolved for thousands of years. Until now. And what scientists discovered will blow your mind. So buckle up, Indiana Jones. Because it's about to get anciently wild. Number 9, the Mayan laser superhighways. Deep in the jungles of Central America. Scientists pointed lasers from planes, and uncovered an entire Maya highway system. Not jungle paths. Stone roads. Over 650 square miles of them. That's bigger than Las Vegas. Straight lines, perfect angles, some aligned with the stars. Like the Mayans had ancient GPS. These roads weren't just for walking to grandma's hut. They moved armies, traded goods, hosted massive parades. Some are still visible, after 1,000 years buried in vines. Basically, ancient Maya equals jungle Uber network. Modern cities. Jealous. Number 8, the Egyptian city that slid into the sea. Thonis Heraclean. Sounds like a Marvel villain. But it was real. It was Egypt's gateway to the world. Then one day, it sank. Not slowly. We're talking full-on earthquake plus quicksand equals by city. People thought it was a myth, like Atlantis, but with pyramids. Until 2000, when scientists pulled a 16-foot-tall red granite statue of the god Hapi, face down in the mud. The god of fertility and flooding. Now drowned. Irony level, Egyptian gods approve. Number 7, Greek statues weren't white. You know those noble, white marble statues in museums? Yeah, those are just naked, faded versions of the real thing. Using UV lights and electron microscopes, scientists found paint. Bright reds. Blues. Gold leaf. These statues looked like Marvel superheroes met Coachella. Even a marble sphinx from 500 BC had tattoo-like feathers and patterns. Different colors meant different things. Gold equals divine. Muscles equals strong. Skin tones equals identity. Basically, ancient statues were lowriders with attitude. And we've been admiring them with no paint. For centuries. The Greeks would have laughed at our museums. Number 6, the Maya poisoned their own water. The Maya loved red paint. Unfortunately, that red pigment was mercury. Every time it rained, it washed off their temples. And into their drinking water. Oh, and bonus, their water reservoirs grew toxic algae too. Imagine building a lifeline for drought. And creating a death pool instead. When droughts hit, they had to choose. Drink poison. Or leave. Thousands of houses, abandoned. History written in layers of toxic sludge. The most beautiful color. Was also the deadliest. Number 5, Ancient Egyptian ink hack. Ancient Egyptians didn't just invent pyramids. They invented permanent markers. They mixed lead into red and black ink to make it dry faster on papyrus. When scientists blasted these texts with X-rays, they found the ink had seeped into the papyrus fibers, making it immortal. We're talking 3,000-year-old to-do lists still legible today. All thanks to a chemical recipe they didn't even understand. But absolutely nailed. Take that, dry erase boards. Number 4, the oldest wooden statue. Found in a peat bog in Russia, carved with, wait for it, beaver jaws. The Shigar idol is 12,000 years old, older than the pyramids and Stonehenge. Standing 17 feet tall, with 7 stacked faces, zigzags, waves. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but it's art from hunter-gatherers. As in, we're literally surviving by berries, but here's a totem pole of nightmares. The bog preserved it like a giant wooden pickle. And it changed everything we thought we knew about early humans. Number 3, underwater wood circles. At the bottom of European lakes, scientists found perfect wood circles. No, not logs that got lucky. Engineered rings built with precision. Thousands of years old. And here's the twist. They were built on dry land. Then the water rose. Slowly, silently, the circles sank. But the cold, low-oxygen water pickled the wood. It's like the universe said, let's save this for a future YouTube video. And here we are. Number 2, the scrolls cooked by a volcano. When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD, it turned an entire library into charcoal. Over 1,000 scrolls, so fragile, you couldn't even breathe on them. For centuries, they were just black tubes of sadness. But then, X-ray CT scans plus AI equals boom. We started reading them without opening them. The first decoded word. Purple. Apparently, Roman philosophers really cared about color palettes. Now researchers are racing to read more, like a historical speedrun. And the scrolls? Came from a rich Roman dude's private library. Talk about elite book club energy. Number 1, the mountain that told time. In Peru, over 2,300 years ago, a civilization nobody can name built a solar observatory, using an entire mountain ridge. They built 13 towers, lined up with cosmic precision. During the solstices and equinoxes, the sun would rise perfectly between certain towers. They could track the calendar within 2 days' accuracy. Just by watching the sunrise. And these weren't dull gray towers. They were painted bright yellow, white, ochre. Like a rainbow sliced into stone. Best part? It still works. No batteries. No updates. Just cosmic perfection. These mysteries prove one thing. Ancient humans were not dumb. They built observatories that still function, created art that still moves us, and wrote things we're still decoding. All without Google. Without concrete. Without TikTok tutorials. They left behind stories carved in stone, painted in color, drowned under oceans. Waiting to be found. And guess what? There's still so much left undiscovered. You could be the next one to solve it. If even one of these mysteries blew your mind, hit that like button so hard it echoes through history. Envelope with arrow got a favorite ancient mystery? Drop it in the comments. And we might feature it next. Bellhop bell subscribe so you never miss the next time we dig up something insane. Because the past isn't done talking yet. You just watched 9 ancient mysteries that were solved using lasers, volcanoes, AI, and a whole lot of science. So remember, history isn't boring. It's just waiting for the right story to wake it up. And we're just getting started.